The next page is keeping in mind that the prompt challenge this month, garden is our setting, vibes is serenity, and then the random word is town. So Kanoko Egusa has a whole bunch of sweet little animals living in garden situations. So this was the first thing I thought of. Actually, I could do a Christmas page in here too. Obviously already done this one, but that one kind of could have worked for it. But so like a little town of mice in a garden could kind of work. This one here where you've got a peaceful garden and you've got a small village and the cute cats. So we have a few options in Kanoko Egusa that we can kind of flick through. These are the two books. So we can go through those ones in more details, but there's going to be a lot of options in here. So just keep in mind cutesy animals could be an option. When I was over at the bookshelf, I of course saw my Critical Role Mighty 9 colouring book, and then I remembered that there's a page in here, because when I saw this page, it's like, oh, that's really cute and would be really fun to colour. It's going to be a lot of work. But we have this one here, which is the Mighty Nine in their rooftop garden in Joras. I'm so bad at pronouncing the terms. But this is the tree that grows on top of their roof that has all the lights in it. So this is their garden rooftop in the middle of a town. So, and this is them having a peaceful moment. So that could be one. This is going to be a lot of work, but I'm happy to do this one because also, yes. So this is an option as well if we want to go Mighty 9. Critical Role. So I'll just bookmark that specific one. And then I pulled out 2 of my witchy books because I feel like I've got some witchy ones that, like, I know I've got gardens and witchy, but is it a garden in town? So something like that could also work, where we've got like a garden scene in a house. I feel like that's more forest than garden. I'll just put a bookmark in that one. I have not coloured in this one. The paper quality has gone down in Creative Haven since the first Creative Haven I brought. And then let's just do a quick flick through this one. I just grabbed this one on random. But I don't think so. So that one is a reject. Froggo! These are a lot of different options. So let me find maybe a specific in here. So this one is, again, the cutesy animals. Look, we've got Froggos having a picnic. But we are looking for, well, I mean, this is a double page spread. It is a garden picnic. Ducks in the garden. Don't really get the town so much from that one, although I could add in the town in the distance. That one's definitely town and peaceful because it's animals at the market, but not really garden. one kind of works too. Though again, probably more forest. Beach. I love this page. Underwater kitty moves. I love this page. I can't wait to do this one. And the artist bun page. You have to remember that there's Christmas ones in here too. You're loving the crit roll the most? Yeah. I mean, I'm still inclined to the crit roll myself. I'm just having a flick through to see if there's anything else, especially knowing that these Christmas ones in here. See, that one kind of works too. But I'd still rather do the critical roll one over that one. That is actually kind of perfect. That whole page is also kind of perfect as well. Okay, we will bookmark that one. We just have one more to flip through, and then I will put it to a vote. Because I never know, so I just, you know, ask chat. If in doubt, ask chat. See, peaceful garden scene with town. Unless something like very strongly pulls me in one direction. So yeah, these ones that I'm flicking through, this is Kanoko Egusa's work. It's so cute. So cute. This one has Christmas ones as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping because yeah, cute, but not really singing out to me as much. All right. So let us start a poll. I can remember how to do this. Poll. New poll. Right, new page. Crit roll. Witch garden. Or what's this one? Tree stump garden. And we will set the poll for 3 minutes and start that. So Kanoko Egusa, tree stump is this lovely scene. We have our witch's garden. Or we have, oh my gosh, this is so hard to do with my hands right now. Oh. We have crit roll. So yeah, place your votes. It should be at the top of your chat. You can just drop it down and choose on your option. You can also use your pencil shavings to vote more. If you really want a page to win, you can vote additionally. So place your votes now, and then we start the hold music. Which luckily is already going, so I don't actually have to hold that. But yeah, I think right now it's showing me as being tied. Oh, no, Witch Garden's pulling ahead. So Witch Garden is this one over here. got Critical Role and then Tree Stump with the cutesy animals are our 3 options. Somebody really wants that Tree Stump garden. Oh, goodness. I love it. I love it. I mean, that's the point of being able to use additional if you want to, if you really want to make sure something wins. I do really love Kanoko Egusa's work as well, so all of them are good options. I mean, how cute. Such an appropriate redeem for that one. Thank you, Sound Asleep. I love it too. It's you know, it's just one of those consistent earworms for me. Oh, I think we've got about 20 more seconds, but I'm feeling pretty confident that this one might be winning, so whoops. Knock my lights. Drop the books on the ground. And there we go. It is the Tree Stump with Smolt contributing for extra votes as well. Good on you. We have a winner. Fantastic. All right. So let me just crack open the book. Crack the spine. And we should... Oops, I forgot to actually put the title of the page I was working on in the title, but we should do this now. Kanoko Egusa. Yeah, it's not great for the spine, which is why my Mythomorphia book is falling apart, so don't really recommend, but also... Oh, are we an ad? Why are you getting an ad? You should not be getting an ad right now. You have 8 ads? I am not running ads right now. Why are you getting ads? Yeah, the pre-rolls are off for another 25 minutes. What the actual heck? Why? Why is poor Smolt going back to Adland? Is anyone else going back to Adland? It's not even on autoplay ads. It's on manual ads. You have no ads? Yeah. It's really odd because I'm on I'm not even on an automated timer ads. I'm on literally, I press a button to run an ad break ads. Huh. I don't know, and that's annoying. You have shortbread? Shortbread, oh, yum. Is it your homemade shortbread again as well? Oh, sounds so good. Banished to the ad place. Oh, it's why we appreciate those who go to Adland for us with their swords and take up the swords to battle those ads, and why we're just going to wait a minute for Smolt to come back. I'm not just killing time here. I am legit trying to figure out what media I'm going to use, what colors, all that sort of stuff, so... because this paper is, again, now that I know Smalt has also used this to try and test out wet on wet and not wet on wet but watercolors, and had the water bleed in other places. I'm even more hesitant to use water in these books. I have done one page previously in here and I just used Polychromos pencils, and it does work, like it works, so we might just do this again as well. Twitch wants to sell you a bath tray. Smalt, I think your Twitch is broken. But yeah, this is all just Polychromos pencils, which was the pencils we were using before. I generally use this or Prismacolors. The difference being Polychromos are firmer, they're harder, they're oil-based, and they layer really beautifully, so you can get really soft transitions like I've done here, which is kind of what I was in the mood for when I was colouring this, was working quite softly and lightly, and I really like how this one turned out. So I think we'll probably do something similar to that. Free! Okay. I just want to apologize that you got another set of ads. I legit cannot figure out why you got ad Smalt. I have 20 minutes remaining on pre-rolls being off, so no pre-rolls. I'm not on an automated timer ad. I'm on literally, I press a button to run an ad break ads. Yeah, there is nothing to say that you should have got an ad, so I don't know why Twitch is giving you ads, and I freaking hate that you had to go back to Adland mid-show for us. Mid-show, mid-break, you know what I'm saying. Just, I'm sorry, that wasn't the plan. But yeah, while we're sitting here, we're just kind of waiting, chilling. I've been figuring out pencils. I think I'm going to use Polychromos like I did here. I'd also like to point out, I did not use any glitter on this page, and I'm actually okay with that, which says something. So yeah, we just used pencils. Yeah, hopefully in 20 minutes you just won't get any ads, because you've already had your ads, which we will have to run the ad break in 20 minutes, because I'm going to have to get up to go pee at some point. Yeah, mobilization. But yeah, so these are the pencils that we will be using again. We'll use our good old polys. I do love Polychromos. So now we need to kind of figure out colour schemes. So I could pull out ink tints and do a base layer of ink tints, but I am hesitant because I can feel that this is the kind of paper that the ink tints are just not going to blend right on. It's very smooth. Smoother than even some of the Kirby's, although it does kind of work in Alien World. So I could do some base colours in ink tints, or I can just work directly in the pencils and work quite soft again. But the other thing I need to figure out is colours. So obviously we have a awesome little tree here, so we'll do those in browns. Grass, we've obviously got our greens. It's just, do we want to go for like a bright, sunny, summery day? Do we want to go for like a soft, springy pastel tone? Do you want to go more natural autumn tones? Do we want to go like browns and reds, even though we just did a bunch of browns and oranges? Now, I know the flowers are technically meant to be sunflowers, but there is no reason why we can't colour those any colours that we want. The ink text works for you, working soft, and used a plastic palette to pick up the colour. Ah, see, now that's interesting, because I was thinking that my super tip method of colouring on the palette with super tips and picking that up would also work in these books, because it feels very similar to the Lulu Mayo paper where I do that, and it works brilliantly on that paper, so that's good to know. I might try that with another page that I don't quite care as much about. There are red sunflowers, there are all sorts of colours of flowers, and yeah, we can do anything. Like, there's no reason why they can't be blue flowers, there's no reason why the grass can't be blue. Sorry, just got some notifications that we're checking. Alright, I'm just gonna actually, while we're here, sunflower. Yeah, because, like, there's no reason why we couldn't do them. I know these are paper cutting. Oh my god, it's Temu. I don't want Temu! But, yeah, we could pull out different colours and just do them as, like, big daisies or anything like that. I need to put my Discord in stream mode when I might be showing my phone on stream. So good, it wasn't anything. Just never know what's going to turn up. But see, like here, these ones here with the different colours, we could pull something from that. It's giving you strong summer vibes. It's kind of what I'm getting to, is quite bright and intense colours. I think would be quite cute. Definitely more warm tones. Rainbow gradient flowers. Ooh. Red, orange, yellow. We would have green from the stems. Blue, purple, pink. We could do rainbow. We could do rainbow. Because we've also got these ones down here, so we could make all the flowers rainbow. That could be fun. I mean, I do like my rainbows, we know this. I like my rainbows, I like my glitter. Alright, why don't we've got a whole bunch of big areas to start off with anyway, so we might as well start off with the grass, because like the grass is going to be green. And if we're doing bright summery, I'm using that green. Like, I think it's apple green? Leaf green. It's such a warm, bright green. When you can't decide, use all the colours. Exactly. Our grass green is our top, and then we want our permanent green. No, that's Piaffalo. I don't know. My pencils are out of order. They're very much out of order. Where's my permanent green? There's permanent green olive. Where's permanent green? Wow. You're really in the wrong spot. I really need to sort out pencils. And then... Exactly. Smalt is definitely right. Smalt is right about a lot of things. In fact, most things. Pretty much everything. Smalt says something is probably right. Alright, sharpen and... Alright, so other thing is light source. I think if we do it that way, it kind of makes sense because we're going to have the tree. If I do it that way, then they're all in shade with the tree and it becomes quite blur. But if I do it that way, at least we can get some interesting shadows in. Not sure. Tempted, though, be difficult to do. Could try to pull out my distress inks and my cloud template and just do it like a really soft pastel blue. Could be fun to do it like sunset colors or sunrise colors, especially being summer, like late summer out in the garden where it's a bit cooler late at night as the sun is setting, which would change the light reflections. If we did like sunset. So we're going like yellows, oranges, reds, purples, blues. So we'd have almost like a rainbow in here, or merging into dark and night sky. And then so we'd have those fiery red oranges in the sky, greens and browns, and keep a lot of this sort of neutral, but then we have our rainbow here. That could be quite cool. Otherwise we just go really pale pastel blue. Although if we do a sunset sky and then we do rainbow flowers, it could be a bit much, and that's saying something from me. It's saying something from me if I'm like, it could be a bit much. Oh. Yeah, pastel blue makes a lot more sense. It's just a very big expanse of blue, but also I can break it up with some clouds or something, or do something in the background to, it's just a lot of blue in a big open space. Yeah. The sunset would be cool if we did the flowers bright blue. Like doing that sunset behind. But shouldn't really play with that in case I accidentally press the button. See, this is all the stuff that I normally decide before I start stream. So when I start stream and I come in with an empty page, I already have figured out all this sort of stuff. Because we're starting a page mid-stream, you're kind of seeing me work out this process in my head. And just kind of imagine and figure out what I want to do for all the colours. And so you kind of talked myself into the sunset one now, but I also like the rainbow flowers. So, if in doubt, ask the chat. You like the blue midday sky and colourful flowers? Okay. Well, Smalt, you did contribute a lot to make sure we did this page, so I'll go with that. You will tell me what to do. I like both options, and that's the problem. It's like, both options appeal to me. Alright, let us get started. So, if we're doing midday sky, we're just doing a bit of sun there. So, we'd have shadows behind each of these fence poles. You know what I just realised? There is no horizon line in this piece at all, so I don't know where the grass ends and the plants start. And see, that stem would technically come down here if this fence was see-through, so maybe the fence is actually solid, like we're just seeing longer and up here, so we just do it all. Because otherwise I'm going to feel the need to go in. Mostly that one. It would just be a little bit on the side. Okay, most of them actually line up with the pole. So, no, it could actually be alright. But then where do we want the grass to end? I mean, there's easy. We could always just do a blur blend up there anyway, where we blend from green to blue, so it's not like a clear straight line, it's just a gradual blend, which might be the smart way to do it. We'll start with the shadows anyway. The horizon line is where I decide. So we're just working very lightly and with some very sharp pencils here. So I'm currently using the deep deep cobalt green. And then I could sketch that in. That could be cool as well. So many possibilities. Like, this is the cool thing about starting a new page, is you've just got all the possibilities. Feel like it's kind of like a little town that's in this whole picture, because there's so many little animals playing together. Just so good. Ow. Yeah, the town kids came to play in Mama Moose's garden. Heck yes. Mama Mouse's. Mama Moose's. Yeah, because like you've got Mama Duck here dropping off babies. And then you've got Mousy over here. You've got, you know. Just, oh, I love it. It's so good. There's something about this work that just makes me so happy. Like, it's so just like innocent and cute. I think the other one that I have yet to get is the Symphony of Cute Animals is the third one. It's definitely on the wish list. Do I need to purchase more books? No. Am I still tempted to? Of course. I need to blend out this a little bit. Not that it matters too much, because we will be going back over these with more tones to help blend it out. But you can see if I'm actually in frame, we're starting to get a little bit of shadow placed down. So I'm working very lightly with this, and a lot more controlled than I was doing in the last one, because I don't know, I just feel like it. But there will be areas where I just like, once I get enough of the pencil base down. But yeah, just a really sharp, hard pencil and lightly blending out. But before we carry on too much further, it is just about time for the actual ad break. Smol, I really hope you don't get ads this break. But we do need to run them because, as I said, I do kind of need to pop to the bathroom. So we are going to do that. We are going to mobilize to the bathroom. So take this opportunity. It may take me a little bit longer than the ad break to actually make it to the bathroom. So if you do need to go and get some snacks, some water, some hydration, it is also medication time for me. So we're going to do that as well. Yeah. We will be back in 3 minutes, and just a couple minutes later for me probably, just because it's going to take me time. But really appreciate you all sitting through these ad breaks, and fingers crossed for Smol. malt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you went back to Adland. I have no idea. But thank you to all of you for sitting through the ads. I just dropped one of my pills on the floor, but that's okay. This is a med check, chat. I hope everybody's taking their meds. Everybody think, have you take your meds? If you need to take your meds and you haven't yet, take your meds. If you don't need to take your meds, don't take your meds. Oh, well, thank you. It's appreciated. It all stacks up, you know? It all adds up in the end to eventually another payout and something to help improve stream. Even if it's just more supplies. It is, but it's like, I mean, it's part and parcel. It's good for me, for my physical capabilities, to have that hourly reminder to stretch, which is the main reason I like the ads. Because if I don't have that hourly reminder and I sit here hunched over for 4 hours, I hurt at the hour. Like, I can tell I need to move when we're getting to the end of the hour. But yeah, the main reason I run them hourly is to get rid of the pre-rolls. Because there's nothing worse than finding a stream and being like, oh yeah, and then you go to jump in and it's like, 3 minutes of ads, you know. Because often when I'm browsing Twitch, I just want to like go see what the vibes are. Even with my regular streamers that I go watch, I like to pop in there and be like, what are you up to today, and see if it's like something that I want to engage in and be active in, especially at the moment. So I like scoping vibes, and if I've got to sit through 3 minutes of ads every time to go in and see someone, I'm not going to do it. So I really should sign up for a turbo account. You have no limit on your posture check. Yeah. It is good. That's why I like having the stretch reminders as well. It's, yeah, because it's that same thing, especially, like, there's been a couple of times where I have played video games in stream, and, like, when I was playing Detroit for the month of, I think it was January, where I had all my Sundays free, and during that game, I turned off the ads and had the pre-roll ad, because when like, it's hard to stop the cutscenes in Detroit, so I knew that like ads at the wrong time would just be awful. So it's just like, meh. It's like, it's fine, I'm just playing a video game. It's not like I'm hunched over with a pencil. Still need to move hourly. Still need to move. So now, like, when I am on the lovely Samsara Dusty's channel playing, for example, tabletop roleplay games, like the D12 Go game that I've been playing in recently, and it's just us all sitting around role-playing, we still run hourly breaks on that so that I can mobilize, because I know what happens if I do not stop and actively stretch every hour. Like, I still usually do little stretches and stuff and that, but like having that active, like, hey, you've got 3 minutes to stretch. It's very good. It's also, like, as a viewer, I don't mind when a streamer plays an ad every hour, because, again, I stream as well, so I understand how good it is to take that break. But when streamers also have that break every hour, it's like, you know, when you know that they run hourly ads, it's like, perfect. I know I've got 3 minutes coming up. I can pop to the bathroom, I can grab a drink, and I know I'm not missing anything as well. So it also makes me, as a viewer, take care of myself as I'm watching streams. So I hope it's the same for, like, all of you as well, because I know sometimes when you're sitting there watching someone, even if you're just like lurking in the background, you can get absorbed with other stuff, and then suddenly it's been like 4 hours and you maybe haven't had a glass of water or you haven't stretched yourself. So it's like also a reminder to you as well of like, hey, we're going into an ad break. Here's your reminder. Hydrate, stretch, you know, take that time to look after yourself. Ooh, my stomach is not happy about that medication. Whew. Stomach cramps. Heck yeah, we love self-care reminders. All about the self-care. That is why when I was up, I also grabbed chocolate. Not hungry, I don't really feel like any, but I grabbed it because future Amy might want some. So we're self-caring for future Amy. Sorry, I'm getting some cramps real bad right now. Whew. There, and then quite a bit. Whew. Chocolate sounds like a good idea, and I have caramel Tim Tams. Hells yes. So good. Tim Tams sound amazing right now. I do not have Tim Tams. I, however, have Whittaker's, which is the best chocolate in the entire world. good, Janelle. Thank you so much for popping in. It was so good to see you. Have a blast playing your game. Oh. Stomach cramps seem to be abating. Oh. So a bit of this area will actually be in quite a bit of the darker tones because a lot of this won't be getting light. Right, these probably areas that I've missed are going to come back over and stuff like that, but at least gets a little bit of it down so we can start to see where some of our tones are. It would be wonderful, Janelle. Thank you so much. It's so cool to see, like, original, like, okay, new crew don't be like, ooh, but also, like, so, bleh, I'm doing that thing where I'm not explaining my thoughts again. I have been on Twitch for 9 years now, I think it is. So Janelle was like way back in the day. Smolt's one of the original. Sci-Fi technically is one of the originals, like way back in the days. And it's really cool to see some of the early crew who were there, like, but it's cool to also have the new crew as well. Like, it's just cool. It's just cool that you're all here. That's what my brain's trying to say. My brain. Yeah, good to see the early crew faces. Smoke, can you just talk for me? Just tell me what to do and talk for me. A good professional stream. A word good. I communicate ideas effectively. Yeah, you're pretty good at speaking Amonese. When my brain is doing its thing and is like a wording in a weird way again. Where I can't think of the words that I actually want to be saying to effectively communicate the idea of what I'm trying to communicate, and instead I'm communicating something entirely different. It's like, no, that's not actually what I mean at all. Is that too dark? I think that's too dark. And the good thing about working so light is we can just kind of remove most of it. Now we start extending out and colouring over the colours that we already placed, and we'll start to get like a smoother gradient as we start blending out. Then there'll be areas that I just plumb didn't put any pencil in, so you might have to go in and add some of the darker pencil. So is anybody working on any sort of arts or craft project while they are watching? Because you know I love to hear about that and see what you're up to. At the moment, I'm taking a break from Arc, so you have to go shuttle in a few. That's all good, hun. I am getting to the point with the foot where I'm probably going to have to, at some point, put it up soon. So we will probably aim to end by 2ish, just so I can get my foot up and relaxing. Yes. I really love a lot of Kanuko's work. It's just really, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy. So I'm glad you've got them too and you're enjoying them. It's so cool. Oh, also sorry. It's like that catch-22 of hee hee, yay, you like what I like, but also, oh gosh. I still have the Stephanie Law book on my wish list as well. And I saw on her Instagram the other day that she has a tarot deck that she's working on. I mean, yeah, tarot deck, not an oracle deck. That's the other one. And it looks so pretty. Not going to be like a soon project. It's a long-term project, but oh, so pretty. I'm an influencer. I have enough issues calling myself a content creator or a YouTuber. I just colour shite on the internet and hang out with people. You had to do getting food and milk and coffee and meds. Heck yeah. You are more than welcome, Fud. I am glad to hear that you are doing the self-cares. That's why we like to do the self-cares check. Have you self-cared today? The other things left to do on my self-care list today is therapy mobilization, which won't be happening right now. We'll probably try to do that a little later on. After we have the foot up for a while, we're going to try mobilizing again for a distance. And then I just have some bits and bobs that I want to try and get done today. You'd actually forgotten. Oh, I'm glad that the reminder reminded you then, because it's important. So yeah, just keeping on gently blending. So right now the grass is probably looking a little cold and dull, but we're actually doing a lot of the shadow tones here. So we do want them quite cold because they read as receding. So we want those slightly more shadowy tones so that we can come in with our warmer, lighter tones. For a minute here with this cat, I was like, it's a stump leg cat. I thought the leg was missing, but then I just realized that it's just folded up underneath. Alright, just getting important messages. Oh. How many legs does a kitten have? That's up to interpretation. Exactly. There's no reason why it can't be a stump kitty as well. Because it's all up for interpretation when you're the colorist. Alright. So exciting, coloring all this grass. Gets a little difficult here because we do have the actual crease from the spine. It always cracks me up that this color is called hooker's green. I wonder if this is one of the ones they changed. I know Faber-Castell did change a couple of pencil names. screen, just... Cool, alright, so now we want our permanent green. And this is when we'll start really adding in well, there you go. The more you know. I figured it would be named after somebody, but that's cool to know. Like a botanist. Gosh, Amy, that's the word. Botanist makes sense. It's a beautiful green. It's a really good green. I use it a lot. But now we're on to permanent green. I love learning little facts like that. Don't ask me any of those facts because I don't remember any of them, but I like learning them. I just forget them. So now with the addition of our permanent green, we're suddenly going much brighter green. We're getting really into those summer tones now. So yeah, you can start to see a bit more of the colour coming together. We're getting much brighter now. Love it so much. So much happy. So happy green. Happy green. There is something very happy about a lovely bright appley green. To go shadow if you're not here. Thank you, Smolt. I'm definitely starting to feel it. So yeah, we will be in the next. I'm kind of aiming for 2 o'clock. I'm aiming for the end of the hour. So I may be gone by the time you're back, but we'll see. We'll see. I may get into the zone and then completely zone out and then be like, oh, it's been 45 minutes. Whoops. But have a good shuttle, and thank you so much for being here. And I cannot wait to see what you have done in your version as well. But yeah, we are coming up on 4 hours, which I think is a good amount for the stream. Oh, pressed a little too hard there, but that's okay. realize that we might have missed a very important part over here. Little bits of the fence. Oh, I'm excited. There's so many cute creatures to colour in, and we can do all sorts of fun colours and fun outfits. And we could keep them very realistic when we do our rainbow flowers. Kind of feel like one of the kitties should be a black kitty. I love black cats. They're just so cool. Avoid baby. Heck yeah. Because they essentially have free, at least 3 of each animal. Because we got the 3 ducklings, these 3 cats between the 2 there, and then the one up the tree up here. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buns. So we've got quite a few different little animals to do. Ended up with a ginger and white, and then a tabby. Yeah. It's not to do with their colouring, it's to do with their personality though, so you make your baby who your baby is. Oh gosh, I would love a kitty. I'd love to live in a place where I could have a kitty. Yeah. Yeah, I know that if I had the space, I would have a fluff boy. I'd probably have a couple, to be honest. Do all that, and then we don't have to worry about that area because it's done. I should have kept the thin little witchcraft colouring book here so that I could boost this section up. I feel like there's grass behind this wheel, but I can't quite figure out that area right now, so we might have to come back to filling in that later on when it makes sense. Because right now it's a lot of like, is that grass? Is that wood? Is that bush? Like, it might make sense to me as I colour more around it. You can be like, oh, it's this. I had that issue on this one that I did. Because I started colouring in down here, grass, because I was like, I couldn't figure out this line. It's like, oh, it must be an extra strap. And then I was colouring it in, and I realised it was the bottom of this fountain, and it had an extra barrier line, and I just didn't click. It's like, ugh. So yeah, I couldn't really erase it at that point, so I just made it ultra dark, but it's the only ultra dark area on here, and it's the one thing that annoys me about the page. Otherwise, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Gonna try and finish off this permanent green because we're very close to having done this. Not that we've finished with the grass, but it's a start. have a little bit to the side here. There we go. So we'll probably come back and add some more bits and pieces, but we've still got a couple more layers to do, so we'll go over with a layer of leaf green and then a layer of the grass green, which would fill it all in, and then we can go back and define and darken some areas. Again, we're just building up the layers, but that's a start on our next page. But yes, it is past 2 o'clock here. I am going to call it because the foot is starting to really frog. So we are going to go and put that up in bed and relax and take a little bit of a break while I recover before work. But let's see if we can go raid somebody. So I know Vi's on. However, Vi is doing horror right now. So I don't think that's really where we want to go. Let's have a look and see. Yes, we're going to do some self-care. See if we can find anyone. I know, but nobody I know who's on is doing something that's kind of appropriate to raid into. There's quite a bit of like spooky, scary. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. You know what? It's one of those ones where no one that I know I can raid into is on. I could run it right into Squibble again. I'm also just not really in the mood to raid. I really think I just want to go and put my foot up. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it here today. We won't worry about a raid. As fun as they are, sometimes, you know, we're just going to end it. But if you want to, Vi is streaming, so feel free to go and hang out at Vi's. And I've shouted her out all the time because we love Vi here. I personally am not in the right headspace for horror games at the moment, which is why I'm not over there, and why I don't want to raid in, but I also know Vi fully understands and supports me on that, so yeah. And your friend Katie. Oh, what does Katie stream? Or just doing stuff, not literally streaming. Stardew Valley? I'm happy to raid into Stardew Valley. That's pretty chill. What's Katie's username? Should we go and raid them? Suggestion from you. I'm more than happy to go raid on your suggestion. Do you think they're a good chill stream to go and hang out in for a bit? It'll be a raid and run from me, but we can do that. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, grab a name. Let's go raid a random channel. But yes, Wild Fud is grabbing that name. If you're still here and you're not already, you know, follow me on socials. I'm trying to be better about posting and all that sort of stuff. And I'll usually shout out when I'm going live. It's in the Discord as well. Feel free to come hang out, share your own arts, and just chill in a cool space. Okay, Katie quits the top. Ugh. Right, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but that's okay. We're going to press the raid button. We're going to paste that name. We're going to click on Stardew Valley. And, ooh, I like her hat. We're going to start that raid. Cool. Now, Fud, in the channel, in my chat, can you pull up exclamation raid? Because I started the raid before I had pulled up the raid message, which was dumb because now I can't see to type it in. Perfect. So there is your raid message for when we jump over there. If you want to come raid with us, feel free to. I'm just pulling her up on the phone so I will actually see it. Perfect. Alright, and make sure to take care of yourself. Look after yourself. Take your meds. Hydrate. Put your leg up when it's hurting. And I will catch you all on Friday. Most likely. I have to confirm about the market. But if we're there, we'll be there. And we'll do a special Matariki stream. I have no work. I will be on the end of injection. So I'll be really in a good mood. Hopefully, we might be able to do quite a good stream. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye!